Hello, this is BBC Newsline. The deepening crisis in our health service dominates the programme tonight. An elderly woman has died while waiting on a trolley in Belfast's Royal Victoria Hospital. We speak to a hospital boss.
The current pressure that the system is under, sometimes the care that we provide would not be exactly what we want.
We also hear how extreme pressures forced Antrim Area Hospital to close its doors at the weekend.
It built and built for us throughout the day, and despite huge efforts, we were left in the situation late on Saturday evening where we had over 130 people in the emergency department, of whom 66 had had a decision to admit.
No ministers, no executive, senior civil servants are now in control. I've been taking a closer look at what they can do and what they can't do.
Tributes are paid to the well-known historian and author Dr. Eamon Phoenix, who's died aged 69. Also on the programme.
Celebrations for Derry City Football Club as they win the FAI Cup. We'll see how they did it and show you their homecoming celebrations.
And after brightening up nicely this afternoon, there's more rain and strong winds on the way tonight. I'll see you later with a full forecast.
Welcome to the programme this Monday evening. I'm Tara Mills. First tonight, the deepening crisis in our health service. It's emerged that an elderly woman died on Friday night while waiting on a trolley in the emergency department at the Royal Victoria Hospital in Belfast. Another ED at Antrim Area Hospital had to close its doors on Saturday night because it simply couldn't cope. And this evening, the Ulster Hospital emergency department is warning it's under extreme pressure. On tonight's programme, we'll be asking what's gone wrong in Northern Ireland's hospitals, how it can be fixed, and who needs to step up and take difficult decisions. Well, Antrim Area Hospital was forced to close its doors on Saturday night after declaring a major incident. Just before we came on air, I spoke to the Chief Executive of the Northern Health and Social Care Trust. I asked her just what happened for such a step to be taken.
And as well as that, it's not just about the numbers game, it's about the acuity of the patients or how sick they are.
Jennifer Welsh speaking to me earlier. Well, the problems facing the health service are clear, but who is going to put them right? The Health Minister left office a fortnight ago, along with his colleagues overseeing all the other stormont departments. There's no end in sight to the political deadlock that's left us without a functioning government. So exactly who is running Northern Ireland? Mark Simpson, you've been asking that question. Did you get an answer?
Well, somebody's got to do it for society here to function. We've got nearly 2 million people now in Northern Ireland, according to the last census. So whether it's the Department of Health that we've been talking about tonight or the other departments, as we know, up until the end of last month, it was ministers. 8 ministers, household names, Conor Murphy, Robin Swan, Naomi Long. But on the 28th of October at midnight, they handed over the reins to senior civil servants or permanent secretaries. I expect 2 things to happen before Christmas. We did ask to speak to the Secretary of State tonight. He wasn't available. I would expect some sort of draft budget with guidelines for those departments, giving them something to work on. We don't know how much detail will be in that. And then giving those civil servants, those permanent secretaries, a little more power. They face huge issues tonight, and as we know, especially in the health department.
Mark, thanks very much. Well, lots of challenges and problems across our health service. I'm joined by our health correspondent, Mary-Louise Connolly. Mary-Louise, where are we tonight?
Well, I think things are slightly better than what they were over the weekend. And while the focus has been on Antrim Area Hospital and the Royal, within the last hour, the Ulster Hospital has put out an urgent appeal for staff.
Mary-Louise, thanks very much indeed. You're watching BBC Newsline, and as you can see, we have a brand new set. Hope you like it. Still to come on the programme. An under-par performance from Ireland against Fiji. Will they be ready for Australia this weekend? A hotel in County Fermanagh where a violent confrontation took place says it regrets what happened. The Lougharn Resort was hosting a conference by the small fringe party, the National Party of Ireland. Now, tributes have been paid to the historian Eamon Phoenix, who has died at the age of 69. An expert on the history of Ireland and Northern Ireland, he was also a well-known author and broadcaster. Our education correspondent Robbie Meredith has more. A really brilliant man. Time for sport now, and success for Derry City's footballers. Stephen is here. Hi, Stephen.
Yes, hi Tara. Great weekend. It was a really special day for Derry City yesterday as they won the prestigious FAI Cup, and the celebrations, I can tell you, are still ongoing. Derry defeated Shelbourne by 4-0 in the Aviva Stadium in front of 32,000 fans. Huge crowds have packed into Guildhall Square this evening to officially welcome home the newly crowned champions. A brilliant day. Now, Bristol City footballer Mark Sykes has been called into the Republic of Ireland squad for the upcoming friendlies against Norway and Malta. The Belfast-born 25-year-old played for Northern Ireland under-21s before switching allegiance in 2020. Now, finally, the Ireland women's cricket team lost the second T20 international to Pakistan by 6 wickets in Lahore today, but that sets up a series decider this Wednesday. And that is the sport from our brand new home over here tonight. Cara.
Looking lovely over there, Stephen. Thanks very much. Let's get the weather now. Cecilia, you're back in the studio with us.
I am. I've got a new home too, and it's so nice to be back. It's so nice to be close to you, Tara. Now, we've got rain coming in tonight, which I know is not your favourite type of weather, but it didn't turn out too badly this afternoon. A lot of places dried up and brightened up, and we had some nice sunsets just a little while ago. We've got one coming up here in Enniskillen there. From one of our weather watchers, but things are going to change later on this evening. Rain will be moving in from the southwest. There it is, some strengthening winds across the Republic of Ireland. That's going to bring heavy rain and strong winds to most of the island of Ireland for a time tonight, but then it clears away and it doesn't look too bad on Tuesday. So it's dry at the moment, but it won't be too long before we see the wet weather and the windy weather coming in from the southwest. Some heavy rain during the early hours, winds perhaps gusting to 40 miles an hour for a time along the east coast. But here comes the wet and windy weather, which will affect Northern Ireland for a time on Thursday before the sun returns and makes an appearance again on Friday. So mixed, but cooler.
Cecilia, thanks very much. What a gorgeous dog. That's it for now. Our late news is at 10:30. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening if you can. Bye-bye.